Now this is a warning all about how your life might get turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute so you best believe I'll tell you how I became the man called the D's. In Southern California, born and raised, in a strip club is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, playing some pool, me getting lappies, putting bitches through school. When a couple of dudes from my old neighborhood brought me an idea that was really good. I did one little show, when the people got scared, I offended everyone and I didn't care. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, there was an Arab in the front seat. I was filled with fear. If anything, I can say hygiene was rare, but I thought, nah, just take me where the ladies are bare. I pulled up to the club about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, Abdul, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there with a great fucking show and some bitches to spare.
Where do you come up with this shit, man?
That was bad.
Bad, awful.
No, it was bad.
Welcome to another episode of the Nobody Cares Show. As you can see, we've had some time to put together another little intro for y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Usually right now you'd hear Intel, but he's so let's be honest, he threw a rattlesnake at us.
Yes. Yeah.
We're doing a show on Thursday.
A little bugaboo.
Yes. And he's supposed to be here, and he forgot.
Thor.
Yeah, he's watching Thor and getting a boner.
Yeah.
So
By Thor?
yes,
Oh,
he's a homosex. That's how it goes when you're gay.
He's getting hammered by Thor.
Yeah.
You know what?
Show me your hammer.
There's probably more a chance by Thor than never mind.
Wow. Zing. With that being said, I'll let you know the lovely voices that you're listening to. I am JJ Diesel, and I got to my left, I'm my man, the Hoff.
Yes, that would be me. And I would like to say, thanks for making me fail, Intel, because I skipped my homework this evening.
Thanks, Intel. You've created a big bugaboo in all of our lives, so thank you. And the man running things, from Square Entertainment.
What's up?
And I gotta say this, first time, long time. We got here. I feel like I should do a real big introduction, but I don't know what else to say except I really like you a lot. I got Dan the man.
What's up?
Boom. I just can't. I gotta be honest. He's got a beautiful head of hair that makes me jealous. So
Dude, it's been a process.
I love it. The only hair I can grow out real nice, I think, is my ball hairs. So I'm working on that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's actually gonna come out over my belt buckle pretty soon. so you're gonna be in some trouble. Just kidding.
Zipper trouble, that's all I hear.
Yeah, that's zipper trouble.
You ever done that? Like,
Is
zipped
that
up your pubes?
The beans, son?
Yeah. So basically, Nobody Cares Show is basically a show that is, I'm gonna say this: we love underground artists.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yep.
It's basically 4 to 5. If Intel would have been here, would have been 5, but it's 4 regular guys that basically gonna let you know if you have what it takes, in our opinion, in our unprofessional opinion, and we'll also give you some critiques on how to improve your stuff, and hopefully you take it in good stride. If not, you're gonna fail. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you probably will.
Yeah, swag boys.
Yeah, swag boys. But no, other than that, we just like to, we really actually are here for the artists, though, and we do give honest opinions and honest critiques, and I do hope that you guys do take something from what we say, because we are genuine and sincere in our critiques and our votes. And getting as far as the votes, we have 5 real quick. It's 1, never listened to again, which means we dislike your song a lot. Mm-hmm. The next one is we let it play on the radio. The next is we illegally downloaded off the internet. The next rating was pretty good rating. We'd buy the single off iTunes, and the absolute best rating you can receive is we'd buy your entire album off the 2 to 2.5 minutes that we allow you. And that is important. We don't play the whole entire song for a reason. We want to get a first impression, basically. So we play 2 to 2.5 minutes, and we've never heard the song before. We want an honest first impression critique so that you know exactly what everybody else is hearing. You can also check us out on youtube.com /Nobody Cares Show. Please subscribe. We got a bunch of cool stuff on there. There's a couple things to check out. actually quite a few things to check out. So please
Yeah.
do check it out. Like us on Facebook because everybody does.
Yeah.
And also, you can, if you're an artist, even if you're not an artist, but especially if you're an artist, you definitely want people to get to your shit, is the bottom line. And the way that happens is to have your own website. So if you go through HostGator, either go to hostgator.com or actually go on our website, nobodycareshow.com, there's a HostGator banner. And if you use a promo code, which is Nobody Cares Show, you're going to get a load of savings. And we actually use Nobody Cares Show.
Yeah, we do.
We do use Nobody Cares Show.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we're Nobody Cares Show. That's how that goes.
Not those two
But
girls.
we use HostGator. We actually
yeah.
really do. We don't just say it. We do it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you want to email us, definitely email us at nobodycareshow@gmail.com. Or we also got a hotline, and that is 909-907-HEAT, 909-907-4328. And real quick, I want to throw in a little J&B, J and Dirty Bob show. I know coming soon. Dirty Bob, you know, him and Dirty Girl getting their marriage on.
Yeah.
So we don't want to interrupt that and mess things up too soon. So we'll be doing a show very, very quickly, and we actually have a couple lines. If you want to leave, if you want to text or leave a message, it's 909-547-HEAT, 909-547-4328. East Coast Killer Line, 828-5DO-WORK, 828-536-9675, or you can email us at janddirtybobshow@gmail.com, and please check out our website, janddirtybobshow.com. That being said, oh yeah, 828, son. That's we do it all. We do it all. There ain't nothing we ain't doing.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing we ain't doing.
Yeah.
And definitely one quick thing, check out the Amazon store so you can buy some music right off of our website, and it helps the artist, and it helps us, and it helps you. So please do that. I think with that being said, I'm going to toss it over to O.
All right, thanks, Deez. First, we're going to go straight into artists. First Stick of Dynamite goes by the name of Young Prodigys, and they do hip-hop/R&B out of Glenville, Georgia.
Georgia.
We started our duo in February 27, 2010, and we
Is that
consist...
actually them?
Yeah. And we consist of me, Pittman, and T. Wiley. One day, we was just hanging out. We was just hanging out, and I discovered T. Wiley could sing and rap. We both had always loved music.
Wait, are these rappers wearing
Hollister.
Yeah,
wearing Hollister?
Yeah, they're wearing Hollister.
They're wearing Hollister.
That's some gangsta ass
That's
motherfuckers.
gangsta
Gangster. We talked about doing something with it, so we just decided to just go ahead and start making acoustic/hip-hop/R&B music.
All right.
We currently have 2 mixtapes, the first being Lost Prayers, and our most recently released one, The Comeback. And we are currently working on 3rd mixtape, Forgotten Farewells. All right, and this is Young Prodigys with their song Far and Away featuring Jizzle.
Now from the beginning, from the first time I saw you, I just knew that there was something so special about you. You had that cute figure, pretty face. You had me locked all up, and you had me stuck up in the days. Yeah, girl, there was so much that I could tell you. All of my friends think I'm crazy. They say I'm a fool, but what they say don't faze me one little bit. Cause to me, all they hear is straight bullshit. Cause as long as I got you in my life, I'll always strive better. I'll never hurt you like a knife. Never gonna do anything that's wrong. I'll stay up late hours on the phone with you walking around as my number one girl. I won't settle till I give you the whole wide world. Cause it's not the same without you in it. This is verse 1 that I've just finished. Cause I understand why you can't understand, girl. But why do you got to be so far away? Why you gotta be? Cause I understand why you can't understand, girl. But why do you got to be so far away today?
Baby, I see you almost every day, but since you got a man, it seems that you're so far away. And yeah, I know that I wasn't one of the best, but could you please replace the heart that you ripped out of my chest? Since we first talked, everything seemed to click, and you was having problems with the other dude you was with. Then I came around and swept you right off your feet, and magically somehow you were on my team, and you was the only one. Yeah, you was my captain, and I look back on the past, I'm like, damn, what happened? It started off as a dream, but ended up as a nightmare. So I guess these are the reasons why I'm sitting right here, writing this song, trying to stay strong, trying to move on. But until then, I'm all alone. And girl, I see you almost every day, but since you got a man, it seems that you're so far away.
I understand why you cannot stay. Understand, girl. But why do you?
All right, that was Young Prodigys, Far and Away, featuring Jizzle. And if you want to contact them, you can contact their manager, Andrew Pittman, at andrewpittman563@hotmail.com. You can also check them out on MySpace, Young Prodigy Music, and you can find them on YouTube, Young Prodigys 1. And that's Prodigys with an S, by the way.
Like it matters.
Yeah, well, they spelled it wrong, but that's okay.
That's
all right. Do work.
I've never written so much shit in my entire life. I'm gonna say this. I like that you are trying stuff. You know, you're putting the guitar. It didn't really work for me because your song wasn't executed very well. But I like that you're trying stuff. That's good at least. The intro, I'm like, okay, this is all right. And then I was like, what the fuck? And you just like, the rapping came in, and you are way too close to the mic. Your levels are way off. The production is so awful. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not an engineer by any means, and if I can hear how bad the production level is, it's bad, to be honest with you. And as far as the first verse, you know, I like that you had a message. You were trying to say something. You know, you're like, it sounded like you were kind of speaking from the heart. That's cool, but you need to finish your words. Your cadence was awful. You kept falling off. Like, you couldn't ride the beat at all. And to be honest, you didn't even have a good voice for rapping. You know, you would have to come out with some like sterling, sparkling, beautiful shit with that voice for me to dig it. And come in with that voice and just the way the song was put together, I was already not a buyer on this. The hook, I think, was a good idea. Bad singing and bad rapping. Yeah. You know, I think your whole idea for the song was really not a bad idea at all. I just think if, you know, if you had a good recording and, you know, you were better at rapping and the singer was better at singing, I think you guys just have a ton of work to do, you know. And I hope people around you aren't telling you that you're hot. I really hope that they're not. I hope they're being honest with you, because I'm not saying that you guys are talentless, you know, but definitely you guys have a lot of work to do. And the second verse was better. You kept a slower cadence, and you were able to actually, like, you enunciated, you finished your words real slow, simple, and go with your strengths, I guess. You know what I mean? It sounded better than the first verse, but that's to be honest, that's really not saying much. This whole song, to me, honestly, was just, I'm sorry, was absolutely awful. There was nothing I liked about the song. You know what I mean? Because nothing was executed well. There wasn't one part of this song that I said, well, they did a good job on that. There's really not one part of this song that I thought that they did a good job on, to be honest with you guys. So just keep working, and hopefully you guys get better. You know what I mean? I don't want you guys to fail, but if you keep this shit up, you will. You know what I mean? So please get better. And if you guys get better, send us more shit. We'll listen to it. We won't be on the show, but I mean, fuck, we'll listen to it. Unless it's season 3, we'll let you back on. But you know, just please, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Like, I'm being serious. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much where I'm at. Hoff?
You know, I'm gonna just elaborate on what Jay said. There was something I did find really good about the song.
The ending?
The beat. That beat was solid. I'm not even gonna lie. As a musician, it was solid.
He chose a good beat.
Yeah, that beat was solid. It It really was.
See, that's
But-
how we know you're a real musician. All I heard was shit, and you were able to pick a diamond out of that. Like, hey, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was honestly
Yeah, yeah.
a solid beat. That really
Very
was.
good, very good.
But I will say that, like how you said, like they're trying something new. It's not really new. This style has been done before, but it's obviously been done a lot better.
I don't hear too much like with
it-
a guitar at the beginning and like.
No, yeah,
you
like
know what I
the-
mean? Like,
like
the-
artists
I didn't think it was a
like
rap song at first when I first heard the.
no,
Yeah, it doesn't- that's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound like a rap song at all.
Yeah, like now there is a real transition in that kind of style because a lot of hip hop artists are picking up a lot of indie influences.
Yep.
So you have people like Kid Cudi and Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
If you listen to their albums,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
they're really like this. They're like acoustic guitar. They're all
Mhm.
bands. They play with live bands.
Yeah.
So it's
And then they get
it's-
the rap on.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. So this, I mean, it's a good mainstream style, but it needs work. Like definitely the rapping and let's pick apart. Let's pick it apart. Okay.
All right.
The rapping, you definitely need to work on that. You need to listen to more than mainstream hip hop to get your style down. Because if you listen to other like older artists, you will understand you will get a better feel like how to put your words together
I don't know
better.
if I 100% agree with them getting there. I think they can listen to try to, like you said, as far
No,
as
it's just the
getting-
influences.
but
To get
the
influences.
thing is though, I just
I
don't.
think they need a metrodome so they can get timing down.
Yeah, timing will help.
Yeah,
yeah,
they need
timing
to use
was
metrodome.
bad.
but they're white guys. But
That's true. That's true. I picture him doing like the Carlton dance when they're.
I was doing that at the beginning of the show.
yeah, so
Yeah, that was hot. See.
yeah, but yeah, like, you need to work on your rapping. You need to work on your timing, and your homeboy can't sing. Definitely.
Yeah.
So
That wasn't hot at all.
if you get a better producer, like, well, it sounded like they recorded themselves. So I'm not gonna hate on that too much because it's hard to record.
I'm
by
amazed
yourself.
that they have a manager.
Yeah,
it's-
how come
it's-
manager didn't?
It's probably his
help
little
this
brother.
production?
It's probably his little brother or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right?
It's Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Pete, you want to manage us? Sure. Let me put
Yeah,
down
this is what I
these-
gotta do.
Yeah, let me finish this 12-pack of Bush Lights. I'll be right there.
I got an email.
They drink PBR over there. Okay.
Booyah. It's actually a good beer.
Yeah, I don't mind it
No,
actually.
it's
It's
not
pretty
bad
good
at
and
all.
it's cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, like just work on your timing, work on your rapping. Like definitely work on your rapping if you want to keep doing this. Find a better guy that can sing. If you want to go it alone, I would say go it alone. If you're making the beats, then go it alone. Just make beats because that was a good beat.
Make beats for people. There
yeah.
you go.
I mean, there's
No,
serious
I
money
don't-
in that.
No,
I
yeah,
don't-
for
I
sure.
don't-
No.
I don't think they made the beat. I think they chose the beat
Oh.
I mean, you could.
because they
Is
had
this
the
a
water.
mixtape beat?
It had I don't know if it's a mixtape, but it had the watermark at the beginning.
Oh, yeah,
it
that's
did?
right. That's
Oh.
right. Huh?
Yeah.
That is
Well, then
right.
good selection on the beat.
Yeah.
Well, then how about this? How about you guys are cheaters?
Chitters. Stone Cold Chitters.
You know, but that was a solid beat. Whoever that
Yeah.
was, kudos. That was a good beat. Another thing that I would recommend is get the fuck off of MySpace because no one's on it anymore, and get on Facebook
Yeah.
or YouTube.
Yeah.
Facebook or YouTube.
They're on
yeah.
YouTube.
Well,
Oh, they're on.
not,
Yeah. Get off of MySpace because no one is fucking on
They're
that
not on the
anywhere
face.
else.
They're not on the
Not
face.
even artists. Well,
No, they're on the
No,
MySpace.
like
They're on the
I
face.
know.
Yeah.
I,
They're
the
on the
messages
face.
we
They're
have
on
is
my face.
we're leaving. We're going to Facebook soon.
Yeah, everything is dead on MySpace. Get off of MySpace.
Yeah.
So like I say, I'm gonna turn it over to.
Do it.
Okay.
I like that. Taking my job. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with
Taking
Diesel.
initiative.
I agree with Diesel. With everything basically. There was something that. Hoff said- Oh,
Okay, can I say something?
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Overall, the song sucked. Okay.
Oh,
That
so
was-
what's
that
your
was a good
rating?
answer.
I didn't. Did we get the rating?
No, that's after.
Oh, all right.
What did you say was good?
The
Hoff?
beat.
The beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I agree with Hoff.
Simple.
Well, everything what the Hoff said, I agreed with.
And everything that D said.
Yeah, but yours more than Hoff. Hoff went into elaboration of influences. and
We're not
stuff.
that smart.
Well, it's just like you just need to get.
But he's a musician.
You got to get the fundamentals down first before you can go start getting influences. You know, you got to learn how to write the beat. You have to. The recording, I don't blame you. You probably did it from home and stuff, but
No, but that was a bad
it was
recording.
really bad.
That wasn't even close
But
to being good.
The second verse was actually a little better
The
than
second was better, yeah.
than the first one.
But
So
I give that credit to the rapper himself because he actually was on time where the first guy was just
Yeah.
all over
Yeah,
the
the
place.
second guy wrote. I mean,
the second one was a little better.
He wrote the beat. It was simple as shit.
Yeah.
At least you wrote the beat though.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the first
It's
guy was
fundamentals.
all over the place,
Yeah.
and that's why I didn't know if I thought that he should go
I don't-
listen to all these guys and try to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm like, don't. Because then it seems like that's how people start copying people.
Yeah, yeah.
And they start when you don't have your style yet, and you start trying to get influences from everybody. then I think you're gonna try to be like that person.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't try to be like that person. You know what I mean? Be like you. I think there's nothing wrong with listening and maybe trying to get like little tips, like you said. But I think if you're, because the first guy sounded so inexperienced that I think you just need to just go back to the lab, and just find what your sound is, find your cadence, find what feels good to you. And then, you know what I mean, kind of see what else. Listen, I'm sure you already listen to music anyway, but just as long as you're not trying to be like anybody, as long as you only try to be you, you know what I mean? Well, right now you ain't working, but you is not working for you right now. But you just need to go and find what your sound is. And I don't feel like either one of them has a sound because they were both so generic. Because it's not like neither one of them have like a Too Short platinum sound. So you don't have a sound that's good, and you don't have a style that's good. So it's almost like we don't even know who you are. Like you don't have like lyrically and all that stuff. As far as the MC, I wouldn't even say MC. As far as a rapper goes, I just don't think you know who you are. You have an identity, is what it sounds like to me.
I will agree with that 100%.
But are you good?
Just another thing. The guy on the hook, he can't sing. I'm just gonna say he can't sing. But I did like what you guys were going for on the hook. So props for that.
That's what I'm saying. I think the hook would have been good if executed correctly.
If it executed correctly, it would have been
good try.
It would have been really good. That's it. That's all I got.
Fair enough, Death Man.
All right, pretty much what you guys said. Production value was really bad. I mean, I understand you guys probably doing it yourself, but you know the guy had to step away about 3 or 4 feet from the mic because that guy was like on top of it or something.
He was like this.
Yes, exactly. And then
let's rap this, and I take the lady to the club. That's how it goes, and a rubber dub dub.
the guy was deep throwing the mic.
There
or
you go,
something. I had
platinum
no
hit
idea.
according to you guys.
There's that, and I was like, man, just take a step away from the mic or something.
Maybe he swallowed the mic while he was
Yeah,
recording,
exactly.
and he just kept going, so it was down his throat maybe.
And I thought, you know what?
Not
he
his
was also,
fault.
Not his fault at all.
The first guy was very monotone. You know, just monotone, just straight.
That's true.
They're
That's
Just
true.
very monotone.
That's a good point.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? The other second guy actually, you know, he actually had that verse where he pitched it up a little bit higher, where this guy was just like blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
that's
You know,
good.
That happens when you
Anyone?
read your lyrics.
anyone, you know, it's just like,
That's when you can tell someone's reading the lyrics.
and then he probably was reading it because that's probably what threw off his timing because he had really bad timing. The hook was off key. It was a good hook, but it was off key as shit.
Yeah.
Second verse was a lot better, but it's not saying much because he was
Yeah.
average
Yeah,
at
yeah.
best.
You're comparing it to the first verse, that's
Yeah,
why.
Yeah,
comparing
that's
to the
why.
first
Yeah,
verse,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, the second guy was a lot better. I don't know who. The intro said that he was a great singer. I didn't hear it. Maybe he has better songs, or I don't know. Maybe auto-tuned the hook or something because it was off key.
Yeah, that's sad. Like
I wonder if I can fix it.
begging
They
for
could probably
auto-tune.
fix it.
Like in a studio, anybody could be fixed. Anybody.
Yes,
They
that
could
is
probably
true.
fix it because
Hey, I sang, so.
That's true. It was beautiful.
that's about it. I mean,
That's about
off key on the singing, and that's about it.
All right, we beat him up. We beat him up enough.
Yeah.
Overall gay.
Yeah, it's awful. Honestly, I'm never gonna listen to it again. Hoff,
I will never listen to it again.
O,
Ditto.
and the other man.
Never listen to it again.
Well, there it is. Obviously, you know, our vote is never listened to again, but everything we said it is meant to be constructive, so please take it as that and just calm down with your bio. You know what I'm saying? When you're banging, write a banging ass bio. No one's, you know, I just think that name Young Prodigys is kind of an aggressive name for people that
Yeah, and they come
Yeah.
off with that song. That song wasn't
Yeah.
really that.
Unless you're
So-
Mozart.
yeah, you're not a young prodigy. So, but you know, just please, seriously, and if get a real manager. If you had a real manager, there's no way. If I'll put it like this: if I was a manager of a group, I would not allow this to go out.
Yeah.
I second that.
So just with that being said, good luck.
So you blame the manager?
I'm blaming them all.
I blame the manager. The manager's fault.
You guys did fine. Fuck your manager. Fire
him.
Fire
They
him.
wasted 10 minutes of my life.
Yeah. So with that being said, I really hope you guys get better. I hope you guys do more stuff and just please,
Practice.
yes, exactly, practice. So that's how that goes. I'm gonna turn that shit over to.
All right. Now somebody whose production level is always on point.
Oh.
Little shout out to me too. It's JJ Diesel and his Jibber Jabber.
Ooh.
I should see. fucking
I'm
good.
gonna buy Hooker and bang her to the song.
That's worth it.
That's all I gotta say.
That's worth
Wait,
it.
wait.
Just a pentagram.
Ooh.
It gets better. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
the funkiness continues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gets
I
harder.
like that.
Yeah, it does. Finally, a song that was good.
Bad.
So anyway,
Hear it on the radio?
yeah. Seriously, if I tried to bone a chick to that last song, I would lose it.
She'll be flaccid.
Yeah. So anyway, real quick, this is you know how you have like you taking a leak and there's like little poop stains and you try to like hit the poop stains off with your pee.
Yes.
I've
Yeah,
done that
okay.
many a time.
Okay. yeah.
I was like, there was a poop that was on there because I left there a couple days ago. That shit was not moving, so I was aggressive with trying to push, and I almost shit my pants trying to push. I think
Push your pee or push.
I was pushing the pee and almost pooped my pants.
Nice.
Like, that shit is like linked some way. I'm not kidding around.
Like
I'm-
they spoke to each other.
Yes, like, hey, let's get this motherfucker. I'm like, whoa! I'm just gonna check my. I'm just gonna go sit down right now. I'm gonna sit down now like a lady and try to get my poop out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was seriously like, so, and then I had a mishap in my truck when I was cruising in my cool ass whip.
You don't mean the Tacoma,
Yeah.
do you?
Dude, which reminds me,
Nissan Frontier
I forgot, to
02.
I forgot to tell you, those little trees you can throw away after it's done.
What?
He had
Oh.
like 100
those
fucking
pine
little
trees.
the little pine trees on his.
I
Hey,
keep
man.
hey, I think if
they
you
have
get-
memories.
think if you add them all up, there's a little bit of freshness in there.
He uses it as dealer.
What you do is you
Oh,
grind
no.
them together and make one new tree.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of being economical, and you said deodorant, right?
Oh no.
Get,
Yes, sir.
Get this. I like the degree clinical protection.
Yes.
Clinical protection.
So I tried the right guard clinical protection, except it's a little more. It's like the white, like the
bar?
It sticks on your shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm thinking about shaving my arms and shit. So I'm like, man, like that shit's all sticky. I woke up. I was about to take my son to the doctor, and I was like, man, no time for showers, right? So then I go put some deodorant on. I look, and there's
Still got it.
there's still chunks. So I just rubbed it in there. Clean as a whistle.
Booyah.
Nice.
Can't whistle very well, but you get the gist.
Speed stick, huh?
Yeah. No. Right guard.
Oh,
Right
right
guard.
guard.
Right guard. Clinical protection.
Good for 2 days.
Good for 2 days. So actually, it's very economical.
Minimum 2 days.
Yeah, at least 2 days. I'm gonna say this. And then, so anyway, I was in my cool ass whip, like I said,
Nice.
and I had my arm up, just chilling in the cut while I'm driving, right? So here's what happens.
Yeah.
Little Joe Cool over here. I try to do a spit. I fucking spit on my arm like a big ass loogie. I swear, I went. Fuck! Almost get a fucking accident. 'Cause I'm like, ooh, like trying to wipe
No,
this big ass
no, no.
glob off my fucking arm.
No, I feel you. I've done that. Except it went back in my face.
Oh.
God, that's even better.
Yeah.
I did that. I was in the back seat.
Like in my eye. Not even like just like a fat ass like flu booger, loogie.
That makes me feel good.
And
The
it's just,
flugie.
like a flugie. Yeah. It went right in my
Blam.
cheek eye.
Spider-Man, you got me.
I was so pissed at myself.
But it's funny though.
That's
It
your
was
shit.
funny. Yeah.
That's what she said. She was pissed at you too.
Spider-Man to her face.
Spider-Man in her face.
Splooge. Thank you.
But and then a couple things real quick. My nephew, the 51st dates. He had a birthday, and I couldn't believe what one of the cousins said. He's like, I don't know, probably like 6, 7. And my brother-in-law cooks he's cooking hamburgers. They weren't bad. They weren't the best, They weren't the ones I make, but they were all right. They were edible. They were cool. And he was all like, self-conscious about it. I'm like, no, they're good. You don't even trip. Well, one of the little cousins is all, this is the worst hamburger ever. And I was like, what the fuck? I would have got socked in my face if I would have said that shit. What a little dick. Yeah. Hey, he took a bite and looked up and said, this is the worst hamburger ever.
I already eat my own shit.
Yeah. Hey, can anyone grab a bun for me so I can eat my own shit? I'm gonna shit in this burger so I can eat it because it'll be so much better. I couldn't believe he exclaimed it. It wasn't even like, man, this is bad. He said, this is like he had to exclaim it to the world that this is the worst hamburger he's ever had in his life.
I think the only thing better than that is if he threw it down on the floor after.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
That would have been my burger. First of all, that would have been sad.
Throw it back to
I
the
would
cook.
have threw his ass. I would have threw his ass in the baseball field and shit when they're playing.
Like, even when I've had a really bad burger, it's still not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
How do you fuck up a burger?
They weren't that bad, but apparently this little guy
Well, I guess he's just
felt
used to
like
supreme
he
burgers or
ate a
something.
bag of shit apparently. And then my son decides I'm holding the little guy, and then my brother-in-law's girlfriend, she's like, I think he peed his pants. And I was like, nah. I was like, oh wait, did he pee his pants? Maybe he did.
I think I peed my pants.
There was pee all over my chest. I didn't even feel it. Maybe because it was kind of windy. It was kind of chilly. Maybe it warmed me up, so I felt good. I was like,
Just
nah.
go, man. Just
This ain't that
I
bad.
look and I was like, oh my gosh. And then this morning he got me again. I usually don't sleep with the shirt because I get hot. So I was like, I woke up. I was like, damn man, I was sweaty, and I was like,
oh.
he peed all over me. So he's had a good week of pissing all over me, and then he got me. This is a true test of love right here. This is right here is a true test of love. Took him to the doctor, gave him some medicine. They said give it to him with food. So that means business. You know what I mean? It's strong. Like you can't just
You can't mess with that.
yeah. So I gave it to him, and then we go take a nap. And I wake up. We're on the bed. I wake up. I'm laying down, and I wake up to him sitting up, just throwing up all over the bed. And I'm like, oh shit. So I pick him up. I'm like, babe, you all right? And he was like, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I thought he was done. So I set him on the floor, and I'm trying to like take the sheets all out and all that shit. And I hear, and I'm like, oh, I go out there, and I see this little baby like this, like with his little mouth open, like I was like, oh my gosh. So then I try to clean everything up. So I pick him up and I try to console him, and I take my shirt off because it has throw up all over it.
Yeah.
I pick him up and he looks at me, boom, just all over my chest and shit. I'm like, oh god. So I'm like, oh man. So then I'm like, you alright? I'm like, oh god, here it comes. And I just braced myself like, here it comes. I'm like, I just held on to him. He just like destroyed my chest with puke. And I was like, after I soaked it up, and I smelled like absolute shit, of course, by this time. Even the 2-day deodorant couldn't help me on this one.
Not even the
Sorry, right guard. You ain't all that. So
clinically
I
disproven.
cleaned everything, but yeah, clinically proving my ass. Better take that shit back to the testing lab. So I cleaned them all up, boom, boom, and then I just, I took a shower, let the door open, kept talking to him, hey, buddy, boom. And I was like, oh my, he was like a throw-up monster. Like, so that kind of sucked. And then the last thing I heard, I thought was funny, I actually heard this, I think, yesterday. Colin Coward show, pretty dang awesome. This was funny. He was talking about, like, kind of how behind and kind of how, like, how dumb he could be. And he was like, yeah, so he got an iPad.
Yeah.
From one of the companies that work that, because, they do all these sponsors, they get all this free shit.
Yeah.
He's like, so I get this iPad. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, like boom, boom, this and that. You can do everything. He's like, well, how do you do this? He's like, oh, you just go to the App Store. And, you get whatever you need to get. He was like, oh, really? He was like, yeah, boom, boom, this and that. Ah, cool. So he brings it home. He's like, hey, he tells his wife, like, hey, I got this iPad. I'm going to give it to you, So she's like, all right, cool. So he's like, I try to be a nice guy. And I'm like, well, I knew she was tired, whatever the case. I'm going to go run some errands.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, and if you want, he's like, oh, I'm going to stop by the App Store. And she was like, what? He was like, yeah, the guy just told me all you got to do is go to the App Store and get these apps. He's also, I'm going to go to the App Store. Where's the App Store at? And she was like, wait, what?
What's happening?
She's all, the App Store is on the iPad. You just go to the App Store and you get all the applications. He was like, oh. He had no clue. He thought the App Store was like a store where you go buy apps.
Oh my god.
So that's how that goes. And I want to say thank you for listening.
Thank you, Diesel, for your jibber jabber.
Thank you for listening.
Bad. Like really bad.
Yeah, we all got a piece so bad it's not even
Yeah.
funny.
We should build a latrine.
Yeah, I'm about to pee my pant right now.
And this is the first time in my life I wish I had a catheter.
I'm about to,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I want a catheter, but I don't mind peeing my pants.
I wish I had a diaper or Depends
Yeah.
on right now.
I'll actually catch up because I shit my pants more than I pee my pants. It's just pretty sad. Even Coco said that. She's all, I think you shit your pants more than you pee your pants. I go, I think I do.
Oh, dude. Like I'm on the verge of not being able to hold it.
Yeah, I'm on the verge of not being able to hold it as well.
All right. And
All right, I'll go ahead.
all right. Next artist goes by the name of New Monday, and they do modern rock out of Fort McMurray, Alberta, Canada. Alberta, Canada. A New Monday is a fast-rising, infectious modern rock band hailing from the fast-moving city of Fort McMurray, Alberta. Since their formation in the fall of 2009, they have quickly gained a significant local following and have already opened for such iconic acts as Loverboy, The Trues, and Kim Michelle.
You've heard of them, right?
I'm going to say Mitchell.
I've heard of
No, when I heard the
Loverboy.
fall of 2009, I was like, what? 2009 was a failure?
Stupid. They have also released several successful self-promoted songs to local radio stations and already have 2 EPs. And this is their song.
Manic Monday.
Average family, a couple kids. Average house, each with their own bed. I can't complain cause they're probably right. But when they say you really don't know what it's like across the world, working in a sweatshop, a little girl too young to be a mom. There's a point when we're all misunderstood. But what about when you're stripped of your childhood? I will fight, I will fight, I will fight for you. It's not too short just for me to look the other way. I will fight, I will fight, I will fight for you. I won't back down until there's nothing more that I can do. There's a man working 5 to 9, dining in the garbage dump to stay alive. A young girl watching cartoons on the TV, stripped of a name, just a number on a barter sheet. We're all the same, all kids at heart. And through the rain, looking for a new start. I'll feel conviction, cause I can't understand what it feels like to never have a chance. I will fight, I will fight, I will fight for you. It's not too short just for me to look the other way. I will fight, I will fight, I will fight for you. I won't back down until there's nothing more that I can do. This life is a battlefield. This life is a war. I'll take a stand for you, for the cause of the weak and oppressed. Love is an action, this is an action, I'm gonna act on it. Love is an action, this is an action, I'm gonna act on it. Love is an action, this is an action, I'm gonna act on it. Love is an action, this is an action, I'm gonna act on it. I will fight, I will fight, I will fight for you. It's not too short.
All right, that was a New Monday with their song Love is Action. And if you want to contact them, you can contact him at svbets at hotmail.com. You can also contact Nick Uhawi at yahoo.ca. You can find them on myspace.com, New Monday Music, and you can also find them on their website at newmonday.ca. All right, do work.
How about Facebook as well? You should do that.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we just told the last monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, get off of MySpace. Go on Facebook.
Well, at least they have their own website though, so that's good.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hostgator.com. Nobody cares. Show.
Give it to me. Oh goodness.
I did that. Yeah, I did that last week. Don't worry.
Yeah, I did.
All over everybody. Anyways, overall, that was a really solid song, I would say. I mean, there was a few things you need to work on, but like I'm gonna say the good things first. You guys kind of reminded me of like Snow Patrol.
Yeah, that's who.
And your drummer was really good.
Yeah.
No, that your drummer was really good. Like he kind of reminded me of the drummer from Rise Against. Like you just totally tell the beats are like super on. You had a really catchy chorus. I dug that. The only problem with it was and another thing. Wait, I'm gonna
Just keep
say the
going.
good things. Yeah,
Just keep going.
the good things was that you had really good guitar work too. On top of that, you had a good drummer and a good guitarist. The chorus was really catchy. The only thing I would have to say about the song was it was kind of repetitive.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
And a few of your levels were a little bit off. Like I would
see that
definitely
too.
say, yeah, like the vocals are a little bit too loud for everything else, but it just seemed kind of like it's a little transgressive. It seemed like something that would come out like maybe like 10 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that a lot.
Yeah, so like it seemed like something you would see like on Dawson's Creek, like just like
That far back?
yeah. Like just like a background song for that. Like other than that, I really don't have a problem with it, but it just it seemed a little bit outdated and a little repetitive for me.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
Yeah, I can see. It did seem because I put the intro. I like the intro, but it did. I've heard it before. I've heard it with the drum starting like that all the time.
they did it good though. As long as you do
Yeah,
it
they
good.
did it good.
They did good. That's
I agree with the drummer and the guitarists. They're really good. I dug the guy's deep voice.
Yeah,
and then
it was
going
cool.
to the
That was
to
a
the
good
other
sound.
thing.
That was a good sound.
Yeah, I
solid
like
sound.
that. And what else? And for some reason, I like the clapping.
That was cool.
Hey,
I thought
you don't
it
gotta
was
sell
cool.
me on this song. This song was awesome.
Yeah, The overall for me, the song was pretty cool, but it did sound dated. So that's the only bad thing I would say. It's just a
Only
little more
negative.
dated. Yeah.
Okay. How about Dan the Man?
I agree with you guys. I said solid drumming. I like the dark, vocals that came out with it at
Yeah,
the
that was
beginning. Then it kind of switched it up with the other guy singing the high pitch and very good harmony with the guy in the high pitch and the really dark, I guess lower pitched in the bridge or the chorus. I thought it was kind of generic though.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's been done before.
Yeah.
Wasn't original really. I agree with Hoffman. It sounds like something in the background of some type of Disney show or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that.
Yes,
That's that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I love it because I gotta watch all that shit because of my son. I love this song.
Yeah.
He's brainwashing me.
No, it was a
It's
good
a-
song.
I
Hey,
mean,
it was a
it's
good
not-
song.
It's good
It's not a
production.
bad
I thought
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
I mean,
well written.
as far as I was thinking about the stuff you said, and as far as the repetitiveness, that really didn't bother me at all.
Yeah,
like,
it didn't bother
I
me either.
get how that could bug someone. You know what I mean? But for me, that really didn't bug me at all. And as far as the levels, I thought they gave us a pretty good recording, so I really didn't hear the levels, to be honest with you.
I thought the recording was alright.
But I know that you have a really keen ear, so that's good. That's why you're here, not just for your looks and your sexuality. Okay.
Yeah.
And the beer.
The beer, yeah. I do bring beer
And
every
your
time.
beautiful teeth.
Thank you.
And your nice physique.
Just keep going.
Wait, is
Keep
this
going.
about you or is this about
Are you falling in love? What the?
I think it is.
There's a chance.
I mean,
But like the intro reminded me of like a song that I'd played on Rock Band.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I that's the
Maybe that's
the,
where I heard it.
That's the first thing I thought of.
like one of
Yeah,
the
that's
one of the
where I heard
defaults or what?
yeah, one of the,
Yeah.
exactly one of the real easy songs. Like something real easy, but
It was solid though.
they did it cool.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
music was
they did a
solid.
great job. Like I said, I like the contrast in vocals. I thought great job, and everybody just did their part. And that bridge with the guitar I thought was pretty awesome.
That's what made me say that. Yeah.
I love that. So I love your whole song. So I'm gonna buy the album for me and my son. Thank you. Hoff, what's your vote?
You know what? I'd steal it.
Fair. All right, O.
Didn't they sound a little bit like Neon Trees?
Neo, yeah.
Yeah, they did. I'm all like,
Yeah.
it's not Snow Patrol, but also another one. It was Neon Trees.
Snow Patrol.
No, I was thinking more of the Milwaukee music because Snow Patrol has the same type of like
Yeah,
beats
yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
How
Like the
about
drum, the
Malarkey? It
poppy,
sounded like
the poppy
Malarkey
drums.
Mayhem to me.
Yeah, but right now I'm all
Could
like,
be a band.
it sounded like a little bit of Neon
It
Trees.
sounded right.
I would
Yeah.
go. Song wasn't that bad. I would iTunes.
You're in between us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got a Diesel and Hoff sandwich. Keep your mouth closed unless you want a surprise.
It'll happen.
Dan the Man.
I'll radio it. You know, if it's
Radio
on the
it.
radio, I'll listen to it.
Okay. Well, it was with us three. It was an iTunes, and then with that vote, I think it brought it down to a still.
Yeah.
Still off the internet. That's still not a bad rating.
No.
Nobody disliked you, and the only complaints you had might be something that you're fine with.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
nobody said you can't play.
It could be just
nobody said you can't
different,
sing.
yeah.
No, you guys have
exactly.
talent. Yeah.
That's
the-
talent.
the
Like
thing-
I could definitely see you guys as a big local group.
Yeah, exactly. The things that we that were the quote unquote negative things were things that you may be okay with.
Yeah.
And you could work on.
You know what I'm saying? And like they may not want to change their sound. That may work
Yeah.
for them. Over
Like
there.
I don't think the only thing that would be the difference between what you guys are doing right now and a complete commercial band would be production value.
You know. And then
It
you
could
guys
be.
also said that it reminded you of Snow Patrol and who else?
Neon Trees.
Neon Trees.
And those are both relatively new groups.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's still not that bad of a. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not that dated, obviously.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
sounding like newer groups. That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that bad of a thing. So keep it up, and anything that you got from us, what?
You know what? It also reminded me of the intro. What's that? Who's that group that sings "Closing Time"?
The Flaming Leaves. They're not bad. No, that
You know what
was,
song I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly the song.
oh my god. What is that? Who sings that?
Is that
The
is
Flying
that-
Frogs.
No, it's
No, come on, no, it's like
The Spider
I
Monkeys.
used to no. Damn it!
It's all your fucking fault, dude. I went off.
Yes.
I used to
All
know
I can think
this.
is-
Was it Blind Melon or some shit like
no,
that?
it's not
that's
Blind
not
Melon.
Blind
It's
Melon.
not Blind Melon.
I wish I wasn't drinking. I don't remember.
Yeah. If I wasn't drinking,
But
yeah,
that's-
I've had like
yeah,
4
yeah.
IPAs. I'm medium now.
But you know what though? With that being said, great job. Keep up the good work. The few things you have to work on them. And we're not saying you're good just because the last song was shit. You guys did a good job.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, it was good.
Actually,
It was
really
good.
good. Actually.
Like if you guys
Not
played
bad.
live, I'd enjoy it.
And you know,
Yes.
and the
Yes, I know.
reason why I bought the album is because immediately from beginning to the end, I was completely feeling it.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
could
you
see
know what?
that.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I was feeling it too, but I'm just picky.
So that's how that goes. Oh, and I'm not?
Well, I have Snow Patrol and Neon Trees, so I'll just go with them.
You know what? That sounds nice, and I'm going to turn it right back over to you.
Oh, thank you, Diesel. All right, next artist of the day goes by Ekho. Echo.
Echo.
I'm gonna say this. I hate them already.
Echo?
He hates him already.
You hate them already? Oh man.
You know what?
And-
Because wait, don't even tell me the genre. They're either a metal, a screamo band, or a death metal band.
How about
You're
an
wrong.
extreme heavy metal?
It's
extreme heavy metal.
Extreme.
I was going
They must be from
Motown.
where? Hey, no, they're from the south, right?
No.
No,
they're
no.
Tel Aviv.
Where they're from,
Israel.
I like them.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. No, and then I'm gonna.
No
I'm
judgment
gonna,
here.
Reserve judgment.
Okay, I'm gonna reserve judgment
Yeah.
because they're a little behind. But
Tel
I've heard
Aviv,
I've heard
Israel.
some really good bands from
No,
that
they
area.
look, they
we've
look,
heard
they look
so
like
much
the
good
children of the
music.
corn,
So
but
I'm
all
gonna-
grown up.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say, forgive me for everything I just said, and I will wait until I listen to your music.
All right, but before you do that, all right, Echo is an Australian extreme heavy metal / folk band. Is that possible?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is totally is. There's bands like Opeth that
Okay.
do that.
All right, and they formed in 2008 after finding a keyboard player. Echo worked on their second demo, Among the Shadows of Arubis, which is out now. Echo Sound is a I can't fucking say this. Atmospheric merge of extreme power metal with heavy metal influence by Scandinavian folk music and classical music.
It sounds
I gotta be
badass.
honest. I gotta
It
be
sounds
honest.
badass.
That sounds already.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
As bad of a reader as you are, you did better on that than I thought you were. So I'm gonna
Yes.
actually give you a
No,
kudo.
there's bands like
You get
this that
a
are
star,
really
right,
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
It
really
translates
good.
to nothing, but
Yes. Doesn't mean. All right. This is Echo Among the Shadows of Erebus.
I guess they
Alright.
cut themselves off.
Yes, I guess they
said,
did.
"We only get 2 minutes. No problem. We'll make it 2 minutes."
Download it on the Amazon.
All right. And if
Yeah.
you want,
Nobody
if you
cares.
like that and you want to contact them, you can contact them at myspace.com. Ekho Fish Show. that's only one O, by the way. They have a Facebook, but you got to do a search because they haven't. If you got more than 10 fans, you can change your name to whatever band you have. Just so you know. And you can also find them on YouTube/Echo Band Official. All right, let's do it.
Let's go to Dan the Man.
All right, thank you, sir.
Boom.
Intro, I kind of liked it a little bit. Reminded me of like a Tetris song or something like that. You find out in the later stages. You know, kind of hard, kind of fast. Then you guys changed it up a little bit, and I like that. I thought the guitar work was solid, really fast, real cool. I'm not too sure on how Scream works or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of Screamer music, but I thought the guitar work and instrumentals really well.
Well, like we talked about
Yeah.
before the show,
Yeah.
since you're not a huge fan of the Screamo either, did that change? Like, was this one of the songs that you would say, "Oh, I like that Scream"? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this.
Yeah.
That was by no means screamo.
What was it? Creepo?
No, we
Scary?
No,
it
by
doesn't
no
matter.
means.
It doesn't matter for us. It's always like
The screaming.
It's screaming. Yeah.
Yeah, just say screaming from now on.
What's
'cause
Screamo?
Screamo
Yeah,
is
it's different.
The music is
emo
different?
and like
Yeah.
singing and gay screaming. That's what screamo is.
That's
Yeah.
Fago.
Oh, okay.
Fago. Call screamo Fago from now on.
Fago. Thank
Yeah.
you. Good call.
Screaming.
The screaming. Thank you.
So I've
Our
been
rock
corrected. So it's
expert.
Screaming.
Rock
Yes.
expert.
Screaming. I'm
Paying
not,
off again.
That's
not a big fan of the Screaming. I want to hear what your message is about.
yeah.
I didn't understand what you were saying, and it's a shame. I thought the guitar work was really good. I thought actually all the instruments were pretty good, pretty decent. Production was all right. And that's about it.
Did you understand one word that he
I
said?
had no idea what he said.
Okay, I'm not the only one. The intro I thought was hot. Then them little chimes and shit came in.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the
Xylophone.
intro.
Xylophone, yeah.
I thought the intro was all because I mean I know songs like these have longer intros, no problem, as long as you keep me titillated. And I did enjoy it. And then this fucking devil demon comes on, and the screamer, you lost me for a second. I was like, I checked out of the song to be honest for a 2nd.
Mhm.
It's just a style, dude. This is
And then-
the new death metal.
But you
kinda
know what
style.
though?
Yeah, we know.
He the screamer reminded me of like fucking like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. Reminded me of like Beavis on crack and shit, like all fucking cracked out. But the guitar, the basically the last guitar riff that we heard was fucking phenomenal. I thought was amazing. So I can actually get past the screaming because there was more. There was musically there was if you were into it more for the music than for the actual scream singing, whatever you want to call it. You at least got a whole glob of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there was enough there for me to really enjoy. So I really enjoyed the song. Musically, I thought you guys were fantastic, and I loved. And I mean, keep that up. And you know that scream shit just ain't for me. You know what I mean? There's people that dig that. There's people that'll fucking, you know what I mean? Love this shit and rape their girlfriends to it. That's cool.
I'll do that.
That shit just ain't for me.
I will do that.
DP their ladies onto this shit. That's cool. That just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I DP to Justin Bieber.
Bieber?
Baby,
I thought you were going to Justin Timberlake.
I'm just kidding. No, I DP myself to Justin Timberlake. Wait, what?
I just put the Houdini on myself.
Yeah. But no. But I musically I dig it. Definitely dig it. So that's how that goes, Hoff.
Yeah, now you're gonna talk to someone who actually likes this style.
I like
That's,
that.
yeah,
So,
that's main
like
reason
as
we
far
brought
as
you in.
death metal goes, I dig it. I fucking love it. So what this really reminded me of, like right away, it reminded me of
Raping
more
girls?
actually more black metal kind of stuff. Exactly like you said, more
Hey, let's
Scandinavian
not get
style.
racist. Let's call it mooly metal.
African American metal. No, like it definitely had that black metal, the really atmospheric sound, like which is more typical of like Sweden, Netherlands, and all that.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
obviously, you have the Scandinavian sound with the
that's what I
classical.
got.
And it honestly reminded me of like styles like Dimmu Borgir and Cradle of Filth, especially with the singing and all that. What I would say is that that whatever it was, if it was a keyboard or a xylophone, because it could be synth that way, but that was awesome. When the way you guys threw
hell
it in,
yeah.
it was sick.
Yeah, it was sick.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Your drumming was perfect. That shit was
Yeah.
like spot on.
Yeah.
The guitar work was good. All I have to say is like when those that guitar part came in, I know what you guys are talking about, like the kind of solo thing. Those
Yeah.
are sweeps,
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
but it was repetitive.
You didn't like that.
They were
part.
playing the
was.
same arpeggios over and over
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
But
it was.
like
Now,
if
what
you
is
got,
arpeggios?
It's like a chord.
it's a
thing.
chord, but played a note at a time, all the way
Yeah.
down the scale.
Like bing, dong, dong, dong,
Yeah,
dong,
but really
dong.
fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
And do you not like that, or you do like
No,
that?
I like it, but if it's done in a certain way where it blends in together.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
felt like it stood out more than it should have.
No, it's just repetitive. You
just
play the same
repetitive.
thing over. and over.
Repetitive. Oh, okay.
But it was a
So-
clean sweep. I'm not gonna lie, it was a clean sweep. But
Yeah.
So wait,
Try
you
to
have a
mix it up.
problem with it, or you don't have a problem with it?
He didn't like it just because it's like
repetitive.
It was too repetitive for
yeah,
you.
it was too
for him.
repetitive
Yeah.
for me. Yeah,
Gotcha.
just
it
'cause-
wasn't bad. It's just for
no,
him.
it was good. It was a solid sweep, but
Yeah.
he did it like 3 or 4
Too
times.
many times
Yeah.
for you.
For him.
Someone treats
Gotcha.
a chord.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was solid. I'm not gonna lie about that. If he would have thrown like a actual solo behind that, it would have been sick.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
agree with that.
Like if it would like sweep like that same sweep like 2 or 3 times, like no, just twice. That would have been good, and then it's like a solid solo after that would have been like ridiculous, and I probably would have nutted my pants. But the rest of
Again.
the song was solid. The musician work is solid. The drumming was solid. The only thing I would say is like that singing just I know death metal because that's what I've done forever.
Yeah.
And the singing was just not all that great for me. It just didn't. It was like I've heard that a million times. The show's over here,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it might be crazy over there, but actually it might not because
I think
that's where that's the death metal
I was gonna
style,
say.
the
originated from, or what?
Scandinavian style that they're going for. The Swedish
Yeah.
metal is the sickest thing you've ever heard in your life, and
Yeah.
I will tell you that right now. And it will not impress anybody. So just either find a new singer or tell them to wise up.
Yeah. Quit being a Beavis.
But other than that, I like the song.
Very cool. All right,
First thing I got is the recording could be just a little bit better, and the mix. What?
It's Israel.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't care where you're
the
from.
Israeli
I don't care.
son.
I don't care. I don't care what they do, man. It could be better. That's just something we can work on. Simple fix. I agree with Hoff. Everything was tight, completely.
Mm-hmm.
When the xylophone came in, the way that you did it, oh my god,
That show's spot on.
that was sick, sick. And the only beef I got, is I didn't like the way the singer sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with
I
us.
didn't like his voice. I didn't like his voice at all.
I don't like anything
I
about
didn't, the stuff he was saying, it didn't bother me. It was his voice.
How do you even know what the fuck he said?
I
I
was
have no
listening. I'm
idea.
getting better
Yeah,
at it.
What did you hear?
the Diesel's gay and a bunch
You
of
didn't
other
hear shit.
No, what you,
What did
if you
you-
listen carefully,
Free
if you
Palestine.
Yeah,
if
look
you
at this
listen
guy.
carefully, you'll
Did you
get
say
it.
that? I didn't
You're
hear
gonna-
that.
Acting like you
It's
heard
hard.
the
It's
words.
not easy. It's hard.
I'm just
But
kidding.
listening after all this time listening to this stuff
It was-
without the Hoff to tell us what came in.
Shut your mouth.
I'm
You
not
didn't, you didn't
kidding
hear
dude.
shit.
You can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah, you
fucking.
can.
You can hear it.
No, I know some people can, but I know you
He
didn't.
was talking about the middle of
Oh,
spring.
fuck you.
I know some people can hear it. We're just
No,
not.
honestly,
We're
I
not
heard-
them.
I was
Was that
paying
even
more.
English?
I didn't.
But was it
I didn't
English?
say I
I'm
heard the
sure.
whole
Was-
thing
was it
though.
English?
It was
I didn't say I
English,
heard the
yeah.
whole thing. I said I heard some of it.
All right.
Well, give me a word that you said.
Play it over again. I can tell you what he said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
That's what I got. It's still pretty cool. I thought it was a good song.
All right, what's your vote?
That's
what he said.
I'm going to.
Straight from The Exorcist.
You know what? I'm gonna iTunes.
Is Rolski here?
Yeah. I'm gonna iTunes.
I wish. iTunes, solid rating. All right, Dan the Man, what's your vote?
Yeah, I'll download that.
iTunes.
iTunes it.
I'm actually between iTunes and album.
Nice.
I really like the music a lot.
It was good.
Yeah,
I thought
it
I
was really good.
just
Oh, you know, there's another band that's from the same area.
music.
Fuck, what are they
I'm
called?
trying to think. What's your vote, Hoff?
Samaria. Oh,
The Green
they're so
Frogs?
fucking good. They're from Egypt.
What was the band?
Egyptian lover.
I don't know what the fuck I said.
Egyptian lover.
What's your vote? I'm so.
Just because I've heard so much of this and I've heard a lot of good bands from the same area,
Yeah.
I illegally downloaded it.
Nice.
If they send me the demo, I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's just gonna have to be iTunes. Well, it doesn't matter. Regardless, it's iTunes.
Yeah.
So your rating is iTunes. So second highest rating. Great job. And just for that, we got a gift for you. That was well deserved. So great job. Hope you learned a couple of tips from the Hofster.
And a sick ass Death shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
Death
Yeah.
is one of the sickest death metal bands on earth.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I got
Not
glasses, I
bad.
can't read. I
That
can't
is-
see that.
No,
So
I just know the logo. I can't even see it, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
So great job. Keep up the good work. Hope you guys are banging and
What's on his
raping
belt
and
buckle?
pillaging.
It's Kiss.
It's Kiss.
Yes. It's Kiss.
Heat. Buy the album.
Hey, honestly, people from that area, you can't judge by their looks.
That's true.
Yeah, but
That's
actually
true.
you could have judged by the looks on
nasty
this one.
players.
Yeah.
Nasty players.
Yeah, nasty players are all at.
Yeah, they're
So
rocking, man. They're
that's how
rocking the 80s.
that's how that goes.
Lately, we've been getting a lot of compliments on our own page, nobodycareshow.com, and people have been checking out saying, wow, that's awesome. How'd you guys get your web page like that? Well, it's easy. We went to hostgator.com. Now, if you go to hostgator.com, you can get your own web page and do exactly what we did and look just as professional. It's not hard to do. You know, it's not expensive. Plus, look, we're going to help you out. Use our promo code NobodyCareShow, and you're going to get an even bigger discount on top of the low prices they already have. So why not use hostgator.com?
All right, go ahead.
All right, next artist of the day goes by, returning artist of the day goes by Mr. Ent, Mr.
Boy, this
Entertainment.
Mr. Ent.
He looks like fucking Obama.
Yeah, it is.
He's returning artist from show number
Progression,
146,
not regression.
and he did his song A Little Twist, and he got a radio.
Oh.
And he does club/R&B hip hop music out of San Jose, California.
Fuck, I hate Handsome.
And
Hate
he's
that
16
area.
years old, lives in San
You
Jose,
hate what?
California, loves to be in the studio making
Where'd
music.
you s-
I said I hate that area.
San Jose?
San Jose.
Yeah.
But it's so
Hey, they have
beautiful.
the Sharks though. They're in like the playoffs right now, aren't they?
I think so.
I don't pay attention
all
to
right.
hockey.
All right.
This is
I think they
this,
are.
is,
Yeah.
this is Mr. Entertainment and with Devils After Me featuring Overdose.
Everybody hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Protect me from my friends, I got my enemies. I see shit that you niggas ain't never seen. The devil's after me, the devil's after me, the devil's after me. I gotta keep running, CMG, and I keep it on lockdown. It's CMG nigga. I ain't talking CPR. Drill down my face, nigga, spinning like a retard. Ballin' so much, bitch, you can call it b-ball. Shark in the water, so call yourself a seahawk. Different type of nigga, you can find me on your keyboard. CMG boy, that's me, I'm Nino. Come to save hip-hop, I guess I'm a hero. A bullet in your ear, so I guess you can't hear, ho. I'm number one, and I'm way past zero. Still gon' get this money, so there's no more. As above, so below, put you niggas on the floor. Why you hating, but you listen, never really got it, ho. I'm still in high school, and I don't even listen, ho. Eating rappers for lunch, call them lunchables. Yeah, it's TMT, so you know I ain't giving up. Everybody hating on me, I don't give a fuck. Protect me from my friends, I got my enemies. I see shit that you niggas ain't never seen. The devil's after me, the devil's after me, the devil's after me. I gotta keep running, CMG, and I keep it on lockdown. It's CMG to the day that I drop down.
408 blacks, all of them pay me. Niggas fucking around, niggas get sprayed, beat. Laced by older niggas, it's the streets that made me. I remain a hood nigga, money can change me. Niggas hating on me cause I really move mean. Holla at me for whatever you need. Got it from the dope to the coke and tree. Serving all kinds of niggas, brokes and fiends. Sharking down the block, got a fin on my back, all my niggas.
All right, that's Mr. Ent, Mr. Entertainment, with his song "Devil's After Me" featuring Overdose, and you can contact him at mrentertainer@yahoo.com, and you can check out his stuff at myspace.com/408 Mr. Entertainer. All right, let's do it.
All right, I'll go ahead.
Ooh, I thought the beat was okay. It was just okay for me. I really don't like this type of music, kind of like in the sense of Lil Wayne stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like it. So I really didn't like it, just because it wasn't bad, but I just don't like that sound.
Yeah.
So I really don't care for it too much. So you can't really take my advice as too much. I did hear your song before because I was looking up what show you were on, and you are getting better. You are getting better. Your recording sounded way at least 10 times better.
Yeah, I thought the production was pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, the production was
solid.
was really
Yeah.
good. I actually liked the second guy a little bit more, just because, I don't know, just because.
Sounded like Currency.
Yeah, just because it just, like, Lil Wayne is not my style. In fact,
No.
and to prove to you, I hate Lil Wayne. So,
Yeah, not a
but
huge
obviously
fan.
from your shirt, I can see that you love Lil Wayne. So, just take that into effect. So,
Stop copying him. How about
yeah,
that?
yeah, that's true too.
That reminded me way too much of Lil Wayne.
Yeah. So, but overall, even your lyrics, the stuff that you were saying, it just didn't. It honestly didn't even fit with the title. What I wanted to know. Yeah, I wanted to know why the devil was really after you.
That's what I wrote down. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, you're fighting your demons, but what demons are you fighting?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I really wanted to know from you. That's the only thing I would say to try to get better, even though you're getting better. I know you're getting better because I heard the song before when I was looking up what show you were on. All right, that's it. That's all good.
That's for the ladies.
Oh.
Then man.
I'm gonna, I thought the production was very good. Like I said, I want to know what you're fighting, or devil's after. What is he after?
I think it's almost like sometimes I think artists want to just name their songs a cool name
Yeah.
when it doesn't have
Yeah.
much to do with the song,
It
you
has
know?
nothing to do with the song.
Yeah, well, even he had in the hook, "Devil's after me," and I'm like, all right, why is the devil after you? Give me a reason why he's after you. Give me what demons you're fighting, or what stripes are you going through? You mean,
Copyright infringement. Quit being like Lil Wayne.
I'm like, dude, you're
The
16.
devil's mad.
Yeah.
You're 16. You mean, what have you gone through your life that's really that insane, or what? I don't know. I don't even.
Putting out a club banger,
Yeah.
not even old enough to
Yeah.
go to a club.
Yeah.
I can't buy my cigarettes. I don't know.
I stole them. The devil's after me.
The second guy was good. I liked him.
I stole my St. Ides.
Oh, that was
The
good.
devil's after me. Stole my new poet devils. That to me. That's the hook right there. You're welcome.
I like the production value. I thought the beat was good. I like the beat. You know, it's something
Yeah.
that you could actually put at a club or something like that, and you can probably hear it and dance to it. It's, you know, I guess what's now, you could hear on the radio.
Yeah.
It's the first time I heard you. I think you're all right. You know.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I think for radio, if you want to be on the radio, great job. Not for me though.
Yeah.
Intro okay, beat I just thought was okay. Like I said, kind of like what O said, just my personal taste.
Personal friends. Yeah.
Honestly, what I mean, I don't know. What stood out to me and what kind of annoyed me was when he said, "Come to save hip hop."
Oh, yeah.
Guess I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Dude, you ain't saving hip hop. What's the destruction of hip hop?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please don't say that shit. I'm sorry. For a song that's only good in a club, you ain't saving hip hop. So just don't. When you say shit like that, that annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I'm not saying I don't like party songs. I'm not saying I don't like fun songs, but I like people, and even the people that I like, the artists that I like, even when they do club songs or fun songs, they're still so lyrically sound.
Yeah.
And they still come with punchline after punchline, and the cadence, everything they come with it. Like, I personally just that really annoyed me the most, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I think I posted something earlier like that.
I couldn't, when I heard that shit, I'm like, don't fuck. Like, I mean, I know that's part of your swag, and you got to think you're the best, and you know what I mean. I think that's just part of your, you know what I'm saying, like part of your swag and shit. But I've heard real hip hop, and I've heard real rap, and I've heard real lyricists, and you're not it. You know what I'm saying? Great club song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but great club song. This comes on the club. You know what I'm saying? You let a bitch put a boot in your dick. That's cool.
Yep.
But after, you know what I'm saying? After 9 drinks, you can play anything. And, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a great club song.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, your production value I thought was really good. So I don't want to overlook that and oversee that. You put together a really solid song for what you're doing.
Yes, you did.
True.
Yes, you did.
So I do want to give you that credit. That's unfair to not give you that credit. You put together a great song. But first of all, like I said, this music really ain't for me, and it's got to be something real wild and real spectacular for me to really like this type of music.
Yeah, exactly.
And there are certain songs that I do like from this type of music, but this one really isn't it. And just when you say shit like that, you know, 16-year-olds are gonna be like, yeah, you know, fucking they have their heads up, jammed straight up their asses. But people that know what's what, you ain't saving shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm almost offended by that. That you said that. It really annoyed me. It really bugged me that you said that.
I can see that.
So, with that being said, I'm going to turn over to Hoff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the same thing. You know, I am kind of offended with that because I feel like hip hop died with what Tupac, Biggie, Big Pun, J Dilla,
lyricists. You know, people that had a story to tell. You know, they really did.
Yeah.
They really did. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, they had a load of stuff to say. They had a fun song, and no matter how they like, my favorite is DJ Quick.
Yeah.
Dude,
I love.
Have you heard the new album?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Have I heard it, or do I have it?
Dude,
both.
Oh,
he's on it.
Oh,
it's so ridiculous. I
Believe
was
it.
listening to shit all day today. Anyways,
Believe it.
But yeah, so ridiculous. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what? Other than claiming to be the savior of hip hop, you're not, because there's underground artists right now that would shit all over you.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, that's a good point.
Shit all over anything that's ever come out in the past like 10 years. But let's step away from that because this is a totally different scene right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Completely different scene.
Absolutely.
What I call this is hip hop.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh.
Hip hop.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
it's more mainstream. Yeah. And for what you're doing, I mean that song was awesomely produced. It was produced solidly. The beat was solid. I mean, the overall song was not bad, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Honestly, it just sounded like it's really repetitive. It's been done before by
that's a good point.
By Lil Wayne.
By Lil Wayne.
See,
that's
that's
been done
that's
okay,
the problem.
there's
The thing is that you doing something that's been done before. That's one thing, but then trying to sound
like somebody
else. and we've said this before, when you sound like somebody else, you're just gonna make them want to go listen to that person.
Yeah, like, hey, this guy sounds like Lil Wayne. I'm gonna
Like
go listen to
we
Wayne.
had someone that sounded just like Pearl Jam. I'm like, I'd just go listen to my Pearl Jam albums
Yes.
instead of listening to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why am I gonna listen to a second rate, Pearl Jam or a second rate Lil Wayne if that's who I dig, which I don't.
But then you have to think about this kid's young.
Yes.
He's really young.
He's real
I
young.
think he has
So
potential.
for being 16 and putting out this kind of work, it's not bad.
No, I think it's great. I think he's got a great future.
start,
yeah.
As far as what you hear on the radio and what you hear in the clubs and all that shit, I think he's got a great start. I think at 16, I think this kid's amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
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 I think
yeah.
this kid is amazing because he's putting out the same shit that 25-year-olds are putting out on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just same for me.
And honestly, I would just say to this kid, develop your own style.
Yeah, absolutely.
Develop your own style.
That's what we
You know,
always say.
take
say.
some time off, step away from the fucking pen and the paper, and develop your own
Yeah,
style.
put away the Lil Wayne album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bit.
no, you're right because sounding like this, as long as you have your own sound, like you can, I feel like you can do something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you're
of
right.
course.
If you sound sound like someone else, you might take that as a compliment. Like if I was like, say I was an MC, well, wait, I am.
That's true.
And I was like doing my
Boss.
thing, and someone was like, "Damn, you sound just like Eminem." At first, you want to be like, "Damn, that's a compliment." Well, it's kind of not, in
Yeah.
a sense.
Yeah.
If you want to do something with it,
Yeah.
if you want to do something with it, that's not a compliment because you want your own sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's some like Eminem really, if you really doesn't have a good MC voice,
No,
No,
but
not
he,
really.
he
has a
really
good
doesn't.
style.
But it's his own style, and
His
the
own
way he puts
style.
it together, and he's such a lyricist that it's ridiculous. And obviously, he's got Dre in his corner. That don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he's just talented as fuck, and it just oozes out the speakers. I just like they said, I just heard Lil Wayne,
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
and
too.
I don't want to hear something and be like, I want to hear you and be like, oh, that's Mr. Ent. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
you and be like, that's Lil Wayne.
And
Yeah.
they okay.
I
and
don't
they-
want to
know-
hear that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and the other guy that was on the track sounded exactly like this guy named Currency,
Yeah.
like almost exactly like him.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
So just guys, develop your own sound because you guys obviously have an awesome producer that can make good beats.
No, they do.
Yeah. That.
and good recording.
Yeah.
Awesome recording.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
and
Still,
honestly,
production's
the you said it was repetitive. That doesn't matter. That's a normal thing. So
Yeah.
that really doesn't matter with this to me.
Yeah.
It's to me the main thing is obviously what I already said, what you said, and then you sounding like I'm not saying you're trying to be like it. Maybe your natural sound is like him. There's a chance that,
There's a
It says-
chance.
No.
But-
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. That
but don't try to be like him.
Okay.
Whatever you do.
when someone goes into record, they have an idea of the sound they want to go into it, and it's just probably just so happen to be the same cadence as Lil Wayne.
Right. So I mean,
That same style. Like,
it is what it is. So, good luck. I'm gonna say that, but great production. And you know how to put together a song.
yeah,
Yeah, some talent.
yeah.
Absolutely.
The song can be put together. It's put together well.
Absolutely, it's a very well put together song. So, with that being said, Hoff, what you're up?
I let it play on the radio, man.
All right, oh,
I'm gonna go with production levels better, so I'm gonna go Lime. Well, we don't have to steal it.
lime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lime your face.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it.
Damn,
No, I wouldn't still. I just hear on the radio at the club.
Mhm.
you know.
Red jump man.
Yeah.
So that's your vote. It's radio, and obviously, no one here disputes that you have talent.
Yeah.
No, that's the one thing. And
And you're getting better.
when you have
You're
a
getting better,
when you have a
that's good.
radio and no one disputes you have talent, that's not a bad thing. And maybe you want to sound like Lil Wayne, maybe you do, maybe you don't.
I would
But
suggest you don't because everyone's getting tired
no,
of
I'm
the
saying
style.
maybe you want to.
It's the greatest life.
Yeah, apparently. And if you don't want to, then don't. Then do something about it. And if you do want to, please stop imitating him. Is the bottom line.
Yeah, that's for your own.
So, but you definitely have talent, and honestly, at 16, you're impressive as hell.
Yep.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
At
I'm gonna say
16
that,
years
yeah.
old, you're impressive as hell. So please keep up the good work and continue to strive to just be better and just do you. The bottom line is do you. No matter
Yeah.
what, be who you are and do your sound. Because you know what? Everybody that was before everybody, one sound was hot, and then you did your. You know what I'm saying? Like just.
Yeah.
I mean, just coming up. I mean, anywhere from like Sugar Hill Gang, you know what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
who is now. Everyone had their own sound, and at one point was nobody and didn't sound that hot until they became somebody and became hot. You know what I'm saying? Do your own song, do your own. It just sounds like you're trying way too hard to be something else, and please don't do that because you're going to make people want to listen to the artist that you're trying to sound like.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And make sure you guys check out NobodyCaresShow.com because that's kind of where all the fun's at.
Seems like it.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I have fun at.
And or YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
YouTube.
that and the bathroom. Those are the two places I have all the fun at. I ain't gonna lie. All the fun. From jerking off to shitting my pants. That's where everything goes down. That's bad news when you shit your pants in the bathroom.
That's all bad.
That's an issue.
John, you know who John is?
Check us out on
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah.
He shit his pants in the restroom.
Get your website, hostgator.com.
That's like starving
Nobody cares. Show us
in a
promo
buffet.
code.
You know what I'm saying? That's like starving at a buffet.
Email us at nobodycareshow@gmail.com.
Yeah, and definitely, please go on YouTube. We have a lot of stuff. Actually, we have a shitload of stuff.
Yeah.
And please make sure you guys subscribe. We got a couple different channels you can subscribe to. You can see what we're subscribed to.
Yeah,
Hopefully
absolutely.
you guys dig what we dig. And just check it out. And the thing is that if you don't like the first or second, there's going to be something that you're going to find that you like.
Yeah.
So just please keep checking shit out. And JMB is coming soon, so please hold on for that.
Go check out Attention
We got
the Mag.
we got the hot that needs to be on that show, and
Oh,
he's going
I think
to
I
be.
do.
Oh, I'm scared.
Or bring the Jack Daniels.
Yeah, Jack Daniels.
Chocolate sauce.
that chocolate sauce. That's trouble. You know what I'm saying? But Dan the Man, I do definitely want to thank you for
Thank you,
being
Dan
on the
the
show.
Man.
I appreciate the invite, man.
I thought all this time you'd been here, I thought you had been on,
Oh, this is the first time I've ever been on here.
and I realize now that
I'm gonna say this, ladies. He is wearing scrubs.
Yes.
He is wearing scrubs, and he has phenomenal hair.
yeah, not bad, not
Gorgeous.
bad.
All
Luscious
right.
locks.
Thank you very much. We are out.
Peace.
Later.